Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Poor Things, the book by R.S. Gray, and a novel that blends history fiction and social critiques, published in 1992. And this novel challenges our understanding of identity, power, feminism, and storytelling by presenting multiple conflicting narratives. And this book considered as contemporary literature since there is like a meta fiction and the experimental form, like show you in the book. The author declared that he is a editor in the book, and he provide the picture, like the form of the reading is unusual. This so I choose this book because there are more main theme that can talk about, and it relate to the modern society. And let's start. Synopsis and publication details. Poor Things represents itself as the memoir of Dr. Archibald McCallis, a Scottish physician. The story is in Victorian era in the Scotland, follows Bella Baxter, a woman allegedly rescued by Dr. Godwin Baxter in a Frankenstein-like experiment. However, Bella is not a mindless creation. She develops independence, intelligence, and ambitions, defying the expectations placed upon her. As the novel progresses, Bella's story takes unexpected turns, raising a question about power, autonomy, and truth. The novel is framed as a historical document, complete with editorial notes and contradictory postscript, making us question what is real and who gets to tell history. This unusual structure aligns Poor Things with postmodern literature, which often challenges the idea of an absolute truth. Social critiques, and even the story is not the modern day. Characteristics. For this part, I will explain each character in Poor Things that serves as a symbol and contributing to the novel broader themes. First of all, Bella Baxter. She is a protagonist and she represents female empowerment, intellectual growth, and freedom from social constraints. At first, she appears as a childlike people, but as she gains experience, she challenges Victorian gender roles, proving that women can control their own destiny and own identity. Her story also raised questions about the reliability of history, who controls the past, and who decides what is remembered. Secondly, Dr. Archibald McCallis, the narrator who falls in love with Bella Baxter. As the novel's main narrator, McCallis represents the unreliable narrator. His version of events is later contradicted, forcing us to question the accuracy of his storytelling. He also symbolizes class mobility as he rises from a poor background to become a respected doctor, reflecting themes of ambition of this novel. Dr. Godwin Baxter, a scientist who revives Bella Baxter. Godwin Baxter symbolizes scientific progress and ethical dilemmas. Though he genuinely wants to help humanity, his actions raise modern questions about medical ethics, genetic engineering, and AI. How much control should scientists have over life? Lastly, Duncan Wedderburn, a lawyer who takes Bella on a wild adventure but represents Victorian male dominance. A wealthy, manipulative lawyer, Wedderburn, embodies toxic masculinity, male dominance, and the corruption of wealth. He sees Bella as an object to be possessed, representing the patriarchal power structures that the novel critiques. Let's move on to the key contemporary themes, and there are four contemporary themes in Poor Things that will be discussed in this section. Firstly, feminism and female autonomy. Bella's journey is a direct challenge to traditional gender roles. She refuses to let men control her life, reflecting modern feminist debates about agency, consent, and social expectation of women. Secondly, science and ethics. The novel raises questions about scientific responsibility, just like today's debates on genetic engineering and AI. Baxter's creation of Bella forces us to consider the ethical limits of science. Next, caste and power. The novel critiques capitalism and social inequality. This theme that remain relevant today. Bella experiences both privilege and poverty, showing how economic systems shape personal freedom. And lastly, truth and storytelling. The novel presents multiple versions of Bella's story, forcing us to question how history is written. This reflects modern concern about fake news, media bias, and historical conversion as well. These themes make Poor Things much more than just historical fiction. It's a reflection on issues we still face today. The last topic is contemporary narrative techniques. There are three contemporary narrative techniques that Gray used to challenge traditional narratives. First one is metafiction. The book constantly reminds us that it is a work of fiction. The postscript contradicts the main story, making us question which version is true. This technique forces reader to actively think about the reliability of what they read. Besides for metafiction, there is intersexuality as well. Poor Things borrows from Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, and Mr. Hyde, and other Gothic and Victorian novels, but gives them a modern twist. This connects Gray's work to a broader literary tradition while also subverting those classic narratives. Moreover, Gray also adds some social topic in the past to this book as well. Last but not least, experimental forms. The novel includes multiple perspectives, drawing, and unusual typography, making it both literary and visual experiment. This reflects the postmodern idea that literature isn't just about text, it can be a multidimensional experience. In conclusion, Poor Things is a novel that uses a historical setting to explore contemporary issues like gender equality, economic power, medical ethics, and misinformation. Grace blend history, fiction, and political critiques to show how these struggles continue in the modern society. Thank you for your listening. I hope you have a good day.